The last time we got together, we did not have what we needed to make some traps. And we still don't because I didn't grab the oil. That's embarrassing. So let's grab all those guys and trap. Bladed trap. So we can do 2 of these guys. It's going to use almost all of the forged steel, which I had earmarked for something else, but I'm going to say fine. And then something else I'm going to do too. Oh, we don't have any leather and duct tape. Oh my goodness. I think we needed 5 is what that said. So here, let's make some duct tape. Let's make like 10 of those guys. And then pick. We're going to go ahead and burn through 50 forged iron to make an iron pick. I don't know. I might regret that. Not sure yet. Remains to be seen. Let's put all this stuff back, though. And we're going to put the electrical parts and mechanical parts back, because I don't think we need those. But I do want to grab the cobblestones we have and the clay soil, just in case we need to make some more. Grab the concrete mix as well. What does that put us at for total concrete mix? 1,146. We do have some more cement, so we can go... Well, not going to be able to make that much. Might as well just only take what we can make, which is basically that. Here, I do that. That gets us pretty close to what we can make. 147. Okay, perfect. Put that in there. Put it in there. Put it in there! Oh, we already had a crap ton of wire relays. My bad. I already moved them into the box, I think. No, I didn't. We already had a bunch. Oh, man. Why did I waste the metal on that? I was not paying attention. Clearly, I was not paying attention. Now, you might be asking yourself, or asking me, how in the world are you planning to operate these things when you already have a severe shortage of gasoline? It's a great question. I would rather not talk about that right now, and instead let's talk about the other things we're going to be doing. Namely, we're going to be able to put some additional mods into the pick. Oh, that already has a bunker buster. Well, that's no good. Well, we can use the structural brace and... Well, what other mods can we make? Let's ask that question again. We could do a fortifying grip, so that would be... I think, I forget, one of those you can use, the other you can't. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. What else can we make here? Well, that's about it. There are a variety of other mods in the game. We just haven't unlocked them yet, like the Iron Breaker and that sort of jazz. But we could still put another mod in there, and it won't matter that much. Can we put the Gravedigger one in there? Yeah. All I'm looking at here is just to be able to get some additional damage on things. That's really all I'm concerned about. I'm going to drop off those motorcycle handlebars. I really hope that I don't regret spending all those dukes on that, but we still have quite a few, so I'm not going to feel too badly about it right now. I was hoping that I could stick around long enough to get one of those blade traps, but that doesn't appear to be the case here, although if I wait a couple seconds, just a couple more, like one more. Oh, I thought they were 330 each. I guess they're not. Well, then here, we need to grab a couple of these guys anyway. I don't think we're going to need 4 of them. I really don't. Ha! Look at that. Let's go back. Oh, I should probably grab... Hold on, while I'm thinking about it. Ah, goodness. Here, use that. Grab the bacon and eggs. You ran out of fire, so... There you go. You need just a little bit more there to cook. And we don't really need to be running around with all the bacon and eggs. There's no scent in the game anymore, so it doesn't really matter, but just the same. Don't need to be running around with them. I guess I should have bought all the steel that we could have gotten at the traders. I don't know how many they actually had for sale, but... Oops. That's fine. We're going to have to visit the trader at day 25 anyway. We are obviously at day 25, as, you know, the game says right at the top of the screen there. How did you get in here? That's annoying. You spawned in here. You're a cheater. You're a cheater, zombie. I don't like cheater zombies. Well, let's at least repair some of this stuff, and then some of these guys really do need to get this stuff upgraded. So that's going to be kind of priority number one. Let's do that from the inside, though. That way we can see what we're doing here. Because I don't really want to be upgrading a bunch or repairing a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. And I'm inclined to just trash this stuff. Probably get more better stuff if we use the wrench, whatever. I don't really want to worry about that right now. Just going to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. I really kind of wish I hadn't repaired the pick. But, well, kind of needed to, so what can you do? I know I'm probably losing out on mechanical parts here, but we have enough that I'm just not going to sweat it. It's important to me to get these walls upgraded. So that is priority number one. Do what we can to get these guys upgraded so that when the horde next arrives, I'll look at all that glorious experience for doing routine work at home. Except now, hold on, just out of curiosity, 76,000 experience to get to level 42. That is ridiculous. I don't like that at all. I don't enjoy that. I'm sorry. I said it. I don't like that. I think that was a bad decision. I haven't changed that yet in this game, but I might. I don't know how much longer I can deal with that. That's just too much for me. Got most everything upgraded. And I'm just going to get rid of these guys here, just to be safe. Probably going to have to go around and do the bottom of the building, which... you know, whatever, it's fine. I have not paid attention to how many of the resources we have used with this. So we've still got another 1,200 in there. Where does that leave us on concrete mix? Not in a bad spot overall. I did put in an order for an extra 50 forged iron out of this because I knew we were going to need some. So we at least have a little bit there. I don't think we can... Well, we can do steel. Okay, that's right. I forgot. We can do steel. I'm all backwards on what I can do in the various games. So here, let's put some more fuel in here, and we're going to craft another... Let's do another 17 steel. Oof. We need more metal. I've really got to go dedicate some time to that. Okay, that's fine. That at least gets us up to being pure, I don't know, forged iron on that door. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these guys down here because it seemed like they kind of took a bit of a beating. And then these metal pipes we can trash. Probably going to have to come through here later and upgrade some of these blocks too. Here, we'll do that one, because I think that one needed to be done anyway. I'm not as concerned about these blocks over here, but I'm going to go ahead and do them anyway. Just because zombies will eventually be pounding on this stuff, and if we get to the point where we have... Oh, sorry, my bad. That one goes there. Demolishers rolling in. Those were already upgraded. I was like, why aren't you upgrading? What do you mean I don't have the means to upgrade these? You're crazy, game. No. Demolishers, I think, are just going to be a problem because of explosions. Never mind the police officers, too. Probably should be going higher than this. And like I said, we're still going to have to come back and reinforce these anyway. I really kind of hate doing it this way, and it would be... Overall, it would be a cheaper endeavor, a less expensive endeavor, to destroy all of these blocks and replace them with frames. That way they just go straight to the reinforced stuff right away like that, rather than doing things like upgrading these guys a little at a time. But I just don't see that as a viable option right now. We just don't have the time to smash through all those things. Or if we do, that's the only thing we're going to have time for. I don't know if the blocks would set in there in time for that, and then never mind, we're going to need some more resources here before the horde arrives. I don't know. It's a tough call. Okay. Got company. Totally missed. There we go. No more company. I don't like these neighbors. These neighbors are no good. All right, let's grab that pick. Let's do a quick comparison. We're going to do an apples to apples comparison. I'm going to take the bunker buster out of it. I don't even want to look at it with it in there. So we are concerned with block damage, 38 versus 45. That is not as great an increase as I was hoping for, but I'll take it. And we can only put 2 in there. Crap, I forgot about that. So if we take that out, 48 goes to 52, goes the same way. Let's do max durability then. That makes much more sense to me than anything else, which means we can now put that guy in there. This is our new pickaxe. Congratulations, welcome to the team. You've been hired. Do a good job, don't fail me now, etc., etc. And then we basically have everything we need out of that we can use. So we got to figure out where to put the blade traps. I haven't quite worked that one out yet. I have an idea, though, and the zombies helped on it, which is always delightful to me when they inadvertently help out with a plan. So let's go back to the base, and I think I was supposed to make some more concrete, too, now that I think about it. Nice and dark. Nice and dark. Oh, man, we're going to have to go hit the trader here before too long. I want to hit both of them, but yeesh. The one to the south, at least, is pretty close. The one to the north, never mind, you know, going opposite directions and all of that jazz. That's just a whole separate thing. The one to the north, though, he's pretty far away. I mean, he's still pretty close, but he's not. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? He is, but he isn't. I don't know. Okay, this guy, you are... That was steel. Got it. Okay, I was like, what are you doing? What do you mean? Do you need 30 steel to upgrade? Oh my gosh, if you need 30 steel to upgrade, I'm not sure I want to spend that much right now, because that's basically half of what remains for everything else. Okay, the zombies have helped out, but they needed to do just a little more work. And that's fine. I mean, you don't call a zombie over to do your general contracting, right? That's just not how that works, generally speaking. Oh, man. Am I going to do it this way? I think I am. This is going to be painful, but I think this is going to be better overall to do it this way. I really wish I had an auger now. I might end up regretting digging this hole, but I think it'll be a good decision overall, because that fits perfectly right there. The zombies are all going to path through here because they need to get to the ladders, which I recognize there are not ladders right there. I think we need... Well, here, can I do this? Can I craft a couple of these guys? And then... Here, if we put... Nope, wrong one. If we put that there and that there, then theoretically we can just do it that way. Ideally, that used... Wow. 5 forged iron for that. That's expensive. I'm just going to go ahead and repair these guys right now, too. We're going to have to do it eventually. So, sure. I mean, that's really all this forged iron is for anyway. I was trying to start building back up to the point of getting ready to repair some of these defenses. And this stuff over here looks pretty good generally. I think one of those... Where are you? That one looked pretty janky. Most of these look pretty good, though. It's kind of like the ones on the outer perimeter where the zombies are really going to be coming by, where they're going to really run through that. Those are the ones that are all messed up, which makes sense, because the other ones are not really part of their pathing. But these ones are going to cut the corners, and boom, there they go. They get all chopped up. What does that leave us with? 23 of those guys. Not enough. Okay. So the idea here, I think, I want to fill this in. I don't know how I want to do this, so I'm just going to put these guys right here for the time being. And I want to do something like that. I recognize I cannot do that as I've just done that right now, but I think I want to do something like that. Because I don't want the zombies to destroy this tower just yet. I'm not ready for that. I'm also not ready to put any real resources into repairing it. Unfortunately, I'm using the tower at the moment, so I kind of need to make sure that there's still some structural integrity here. I'm kind of inclined to just say the heck with it in here. 2 more. It's going to be 20 concrete mix, but whatever. Once that sets, that'll help hold all that junk up pretty well, I think. So that gives us a pretty good setup right there. We still have all sorts of issues over here. I mean, we've got the whole perimeter to deal with, which that might have to be a day 35 horde consideration. We can go through and repair as much as we can along the way and try to fill in some of these gaps. And, you know, like the ones that are like this that are about to be broken. Actually, how long does it take now? That's still quite a ways. Yeah, that's a little slow for me still. Because you're talking multiple power attacks. And some regulars. Well, we'll at least fill in some gaps over here. It's, you know, it's a little bit of progress, but this is a pretty big perimeter. That's the reality. And when you're talking about going 3 blocks high, yeesh. I mean, I haven't done the math, but it's a lot. It's a lot of blocks. I have no doubt about that, which means that's a lot of concrete, which means we're probably looking at tens of thousands of concrete to do this, if I had to guess. So that's really why I want to kind of try to force the zombies in here. So I might end up taking some of those bars down and switch them out with a door. Something like that, maybe. Sure, repair that 1 damage. Why not? And then these guys definitely need to be upgraded. I was watching some of these set as I was bashing away at the ground over here. Sure. I kind of regret that, but whatever. It's fine. I definitely want some repairs in place. Oh, that was not what I was thinking. And then as soon as I clicked, I was like, I don't want to do that. Whatever. That kind of gets us in place for that stuff. Oops, my bad. Wow. Those things fall apart so quickly now. They used to be, I think they used to be more durable. Maybe not. Maybe it's my imagination. Just my imagination. This room is not really big enough for the generator, but it is big enough for the generator. I don't know if I really want to put it down, though, because I'm kind of committed once I do that. I'll probably need to put a relay in place. Well, it might just straight reach down there. I don't know. I'm going to hold off on that. I don't feel good about doing that right now. Let's leave that as is for the time being. I want to go take a quick look to see where we can put the other trap. I was thinking somewhere along these lines, like probably this corner right here. Like maybe digging up the ground and putting it right here. Could put it on the wall, but I'm afraid the zombies would just bash it while it's killing them, and then it would be destroyed that much quicker. And I would really hope that once the horde arrives, we're able to just kind of drop to the ground over here, blast, blast, and then run back up here and run, you know, this whole rigmarole again and be able to effect some repairs while maintaining the usability of the device. I think for right now, though, I gotta go eat. I'm looking a little hungry here, looking a wee bit peckish. Going to faint if we don't eat soon. So I'm gonna go munch some food down, and then I think we probably need to go to the trader sooner rather than later. We don't have to go on day 25, I recognize, but I just have been kind of thinking that's probably the way we'll go, most likely. I'm going to chomp on... Man, we really don't have many vitamins, do we? Only 18 of them. I was hoping for more. That's fine. I'll go ahead and eat a couple of these guys. That'll restore 72 food right quickly. And then I think we still need to use one of those at some point. We're not necessarily at the point where we're going to get all that health back, but just trying to be prepared for it. And then we can go ahead and... I was going to say we can chomp on one of these guys, but I'll hold off on that. Just drink a bunch of bottled water, and I think we'll try to figure out where we go from here. Do we continue upgrading blocks? Do we go to the trader and get more resources? Potentially find some game-changing recipes and schematics? I don't know. We've got some stuff to play with, though. That is for certain. But for right now, I'm going to be leaning towards going out and doing stuff. So I'm going to put all this stuff back with the thought in mind that if I decide against it, it really only takes a moment to pick it back up. So catch you next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.